Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Keep It Concise. Let's get into the show. Yo, 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 yo. What's good with everybody? First things first, happy Resurrection Day. Just wanted to get that out the way. I appreciate y'all for continuing to watch the content. I was not here last Sunday. It was my mother's birthday, so I went down there and visit her and just had an amazing time with the fam. So I do apologize I wasn't here last weekend, but we're gonna make it up for it. We're gonna talk about some stuff. I know I'm coming on just a little bit later today. I literally just got off the road because I had to drop my niece off. So we back though. We back. IG, what's going on? If y'all are on here, I'm just gonna let y'all know. Y'all can go ahead and hop on YouTube because we're gonna talk about some things. I got some stuff we're gonna talk about. Y'all might want to be in this conversation, to be honest, because the next slide is an interesting slide, and I know we're gonna hear a lot of people are gonna have a lot of comments about that one. So if I was y'all, I would hop in on YouTube. All right, so shout out where you from, Fatal. What's going on, man? Better late than never. I know, man. I had to get on. Neil, blessings, bro. Somebody beat you to the comments, but then again, you know, I usually come on. I never find you on YouTube, brother. My YouTube is the same as my Instagram name, ConcisetheBarber. So if you follow that, you should be able to find me. Baldwin, New York. That's what's up, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, shout out where you from. Let everybody know where y'all tuning in at. And we're gonna have an interesting live tonight. I will let y'all know that this is not going to be a real long, drawn out one. There's no need for that. I think the topics that I have this evening is some real straightforward ones, and we can definitely like just focus in. But IG, I'm gonna go ahead and get up off. Everybody, just hop on YouTube. Y'all be blessed. Y'all take it easy. All right, so y'all, let's get into the nitty gritty, man. Let's get straight into it. I already know somebody's gonna have some thoughts on this. Well, let's just jump straight into it. Yo, what's y'all thoughts about these wall clippers? What y'all think about these? Have y'all seen these? I literally seen these the other day on somebody's reel or whatever like that. I forget the name. I think his name is Dr. Clipper, because I want to give mention to where I got this information from. So I think his name is Dr. Clipper. What's y'all thoughts on these? I'm really no, don't hide the chat. Show the chat. Look. Did you see the new wall clippers? Look, we talking about it. Let's talk about it. So let's talk about just a little bit what I know about it, right? It's an OG, right? This is not the first OG they came out with. Everybody got upset they came out with the wall vapors because that was a older model they had for dog clippers, and everybody's like, why they do that? Right? Okay. They put the F32 blade on it. I have the Magic Clip cutting blade on it. It's a beast. Great for fading. Still use it to this day. Now we got another OG, the Super Taper from Wall. I'm here, bro. Got you. Appreciate it. We have a new clipper from Wall. Now here's an interesting take with this one. So this has a 4-hour runtime. Not mad at that. Not mad at that. But I have a question for y'all. If this has 4 hours of a runtime, I really feel like they could have gave majority of the clippers out now that they have a 4-hour runtime. Like, what if they can do it for this? I feel like they could have definitely did it for the vapors. What was it? What else just came out? I mean, even the black magic clips and the gold magic clips, they could have came out if they have this at 4 hours of a runtime. I think we could have did that. Now, Now here's the thing about this though. Here's the thing. This is just my thoughts on what I see. On what I see, I have not had these in my hand just yet. It has a brushless motor, 5,800 RPMs. Yeah, 5,800 RPMs, brushless motor. So I'm gonna make a statement right now. It being 5,800 RPMs and brushless motor, this has to be top two quietest clippers out today. Has to be. That is like a must. At 5,800 RPMs, brushless motor. Oh, this thing has to be silent. It has to be one of the quietest clippers that's out. And honestly, y'all know me. Y'all know me. I'm a clipper guy. Like some of y'all gonna be like, oh nah, I don't need that. I don't want that. That thing look crazy. See, I'm not, I never was that person. Like I said this before. People go to the movie theater and say, yo, that movie was trash. Bro, I'm still probably gonna watch that movie. I think there was only one time where 99% of the people I really rock with said that movie's trash. And I said, all right, maybe I'll catch it at home. And it was right. I need to catch it at home. But when it comes to clippers and trimmers, most likely if I'm just still going to pick it up, I'm still going to grab it. I'm still going to be curious about it because that's just who I am. And if I don't like it, I'll do a giveaway. I'll do something. But I gotta try these. So y'all heard it. Y'all heard it from me. 4 hour runtime. They could have been did that. I really feel like a lot of us feel like that. But if they did it with this, I think they could have did it with everything else that just came out from them. Brushless motor, 5,800 RPMs, has to be the quietest clipper. Has to be. See, look, Neil said exactly. What exactly was dropping the ball with competing with the competitors? You know what, man? I don't I don't I don't know. I don't know if like okay, this is just me. And I could be wrong. Sometimes I feel like brands have two different lanes they're going with at the same time. I feel like they have a lineup like, okay, we got some OGs, let's bring some OG stuff back out, or let's just like tweak them up a little bit. And then they also have this lane of like, here's all the new innovation we're going to come out with. So I feel like there's a lot of, and not every brand does this, but I feel like sometimes things are a buffer. Like this could be the test clipper for some reason. I don't know. I'm being honest with you. I don't know, but it could be the test clipper to see where they fit it when it comes to brushless motors for our runtime. Like maybe this was like, well, let's just get something out now, and then whatever our new thing is will come out, and it has to match this runtime. The runtime has to match this. Whatever's new coming out, that's like real new, like how they came out with the a high vis clipper. I mean, I thought that would have been dope, but that maybe they're not going to do that. But if they did this, I think anything from on out this should be base. Definitely should be base, especially the 5,800. Hold on, let me see. If, I agree. I just want more action to make money. Maybe so. I'm not sure. 5,800 means it'll probably snag and have a hard time going through bulk. Well, see, Neil, I don't know if that's true because 5,800. Okay, so the Asta Octanes they run at like 4,500 RPMs. My Asta fast feeds probably run at 6,000 to 5,500 RPM. So they can cut. They can cut some bulk. Now, you know what? I never looked at where's my phone? I never looked at the cutting blade on this. Let me go ahead and zoom in. It doesn't look like a stagger tooth cutting blade. It's a taper blade. with taper blade with cutting one. Man, for real, they need to come out with the magic clip cutting blade on this to me. But I'm lower RPMs means it has real good torque. So it'll be stronger, but I'm curious. I'm like I didn't and matter of fact, well nah, I mean I know this is UK right now. I think I mean the US will probably be coming soon. I'm not sure, but yeah. What's your thoughts on this? Wait, Nick, Crazy Thunder. What's your favorite thing to eat, bro? Seafood, Chinese food, pizza, uh, watermelon, pineapple, uh, my wife's meatloaf, her shrimp and grits. It's a lot of stuff, bro. Chicken parm. I sound like a straight fat boy, but I'm just saying. You asked me the question. Is this the clipper that Wall showed in their Instagram? I believe that it is. I believe that it is. Maybe all their products have been 2 hours or less runtime. Maybe it's a teaser, like you said. It really could be. I'm noticing. I don't know if y'all noticed that, but it seems like brands they come out with teasers first, and then they come out with like a real situation, a real situation. Like there's things that's coming out though. I will say that. But when it comes to like Wall in this new clipper or upgraded clipper, we should just call it an upgraded clipper. Like, how many of y'all know about this? Matter of fact, let me go. How many of y'all ever had the super taper from Wall? I'll be honest, I haven't. I just know it's a throwback. Let me see what the first one looked like. Hold on. No, okay, got it. I got it. Okay. Nah, no, they can't be talking about this one. All right, so y'all let me know. Y'all let me know. Am I bugging? Is this what they're saying that the super taper is? This is are they saying this is the upgrade? Is I mean, I remember this clipper. I ain't gonna lie to you. Is this the one they're talking about? Or is there a Super Taper Pro back then that looked like the most recent one? Oh yeah, no, that ain't gonna work. Let me go back to this. Is this the one that let me go back. Cause maybe I'm because then I thought about wait, well, Super Taper 2 or LI. Okay. I mean, I've seen this one. Let me just go not no $400. They're bugging. Taper 2000? Nah, it can't be. No, the super taper. I mean, this is literally the super taper and the super taper 2. Let me just go to this website. Because this is the one. Here's the other one. Like, are they like, y'all let me know. Which one is it? Mm-hmm. I don't know. Either way, let me come back over here. If we're gonna get 4 hours of runtime, this is base. This is base now. I feel like once you come out with something like this, it's base, especially it being a clipper. Now I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I wish it didn't have the hook at the bottom. I wish I wish it didn't. That's just me. That's just me. But then again, I do have a few things that I still like hook up like that. I might like it, but I like the option of Kimmy has a clipper at the 1856. That's the one I have. It has the option where you can lay that hook down or so if you give me that option, I'm cool with it. But if it's just stationary and I can't do nothing with it, then it's like ah okay. But anyway, that's just me. Let me get some of these comments. I just got the high vis and the phenom because of your reviews. Love them. Thank you. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. I'm glad that you like them. Hopefully they continue to rock, for you very well. What's the charge time and runtime? Runtime is 4 hours. Charge time, I'm not sure. Brushless motor it seems like it's always going to be the half of the runtime. So charge time is probably going to be 2 hours. Have you tried a new master blade on any other clippers? I put the new Envy blade on the Babeless with the ceramic cutter. That's fire. Not yet. No, I've been doing a lot of testing with just Andis clippers and blades. I bet it's no more than 2 hours runtime. No, it's 4 hours. Was okay with okay. That's all they've been doing. The Magic Clip came out in gold finish, then the all black finish, same 90-minute runtime. I think one of them have a different runtime. I'm not sure exactly which one it is, but I think one does code up to 2 hours. Hey, Concise, do you know if the replacement blades on the Andis Phenom that's available have the 4 hour configuration? The 4 hour configuration? What do you mean? Replacement blades on Andis Phenom that's available have the 4 hour configuration. Um, yeah, I don't know what you mean. Maybe I'm slow. I really don't. If the blades have the 4 hour configuration, I don't know what you mean. Well, I'll just recycle and repeat. I mean, they have some stuff that came out that's not recycle and repeat, like the A line, the high vis. I mean, as of right now, that's what I could think of. All I can think of is that's like they must really be in like the works or something. That's all I could think of. Like I feel like okay, we in 2025. I say by next year, 2026, they're gonna probably come out with like 3, 4, or 5 things that's brand new. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I have not had no communications with them when it comes to this, but we'll see. Taper 2000. I doubt it. And it's missed and not releasing the phenom with the 4-hole bracket. Wait, and it's missed with the phenom. You talking about the phenom? You talking about the detachable blade pop off joint? They miss? Not to me. Not to me. I feel like what they did was actually was like they did a smart in-house uh positioning for that clipper because now you're going to get that attachment with multiple different blades from Andis. To me, it was smart for them. We might not like it, but I get it on the business end when it comes to that. Now they made the envies that option, and that clipper is a cheaper price. So yeah, but wait, did I put the wait? No, they don't. Yeah, the phenoms don't need four holes, bro. Now I think about it, they don't need four holes. They take the wall. Do they take the wall blades? Yeah, they take the wall blades. So what I think they might be doing now, think about it. They could come out with a fat master blade with the new holes. But for me, I don't think they miss. I feel like they gave us more of an option. That's just me. Wall staying the same. Let's repeat. The blade looked like the magic clip. The blade only, I believe. Yeah, it could be, but I wish the cutting blade was different. Besides wall, you excited for anything else coming up? You know what? I'm glad you asked that question. Look, next slide. This is the next slide right here. What brand are you looking to come out with something new? I want to hear from y'all. What's a brand that you like? Yo, I can't wait till they come out with this drop. Y'all know me. I'm gonna say all of them, but like, I'll be real. I'm gonna go straight four mass real quick, and the only reason why I'm saying four mass is because I see the potential of their trimmer. I haven't used their clipper, but the potential of their trimmer is crazy. What they come out with next, I'm eager. Um, JRL, I'm eager to see what they come out next because they've been doing some, they've been staying consistent. Quality wise, they definitely been staying consistent. Opening the whole config would help sell more blades, but they make the screws extra specific. Yeah, they did. You're right, they did. All right, so it would sell more blades. I, okay, so how can I say this? When Anna's changed to me, this is just my thoughts. When Anna's changed their they switched up the logo, I think they're on a new path of like redeveloping some things within like within their business, within their brand. It's kind of the same thing what Babyliss did. So it's just like we're getting through that phase. So that's my thoughts on that. But Annis will ever release a four hole bracket for the Phenom Clipper. If they did release it, if they did it on release, we would have the portions to all available blades now. True, true. Maybe that was also a test to see how well that did before they start doing the brackets, and then the brackets are going to be on sale. Who knows? JRL and Andis only. Okay, I'm not mad at that. Bit bit both have missed recently. Well, I don't know. What do you mean miss? Missing what? Like quality, performance? Well, quality and performance, or like having options. Now, I'm gonna bring this up. Me and my friend, we was going back and forth about this. He a Samsung user. I'm an iPhone user. He don't like he don't like iPhone because it doesn't have much access as Samsung does. I don't like Samsung because how much access it has. I like privacy. I don't like viruses. I don't like none of that stuff. Like I like the fact that iPhone has better security. And also I think it's as a parent, it's probably best. But anyway, that's just me and my thoughts. I'm not a Samsung. I'm not a Sam. I used to be. I had the Galaxy 9. That's the last one I had. And then I switched to iPhone and I realized I like ecosystem a lot better. I just like I like that better. It's more clean, precise, safer to me, in my opinion. So yeah. Um, so that's how I kind of look at that. When you say they missed, I don't know. I just think that they have a different direction. I'm the only I'm only waiting for Andis, JRL and Andis to drop, even though they missed some drops. What is the go-to beard trimmer? The go-to beard trimmer is the best all-around trimmer. That's how, like, when I think about beard trimmers, I'm thinking about what's a good all-around trimmer? What can line up well, but also take down the hair at the same time? Who won't it won't be so rough around, the neck area, like under the chin. So me personally, I would just go and watch my all-around trimmer video. But just to name a few, the JRL Onyx, the Sabers, the Cyborgs, um, honestly, low key, Lithium FX. Uh, this depends on what blade you get. I would either say the original Gold FX blade on it or the Graphite 2.0. There's a lot. There's a lot of them that could be really even the GTX M-Force blade. That's a great all around trimmer, beard trimmer. Mm, yeah, that's all I can think of right now. But watch my video on like best all around trimmer. To me, that's what even the Tune 45 one. I wouldn't just use it just for beard because I feel like it gives you more. But it's up to you. They missed on the shaver release. Now you do well, the release. I will agree with you on the release. They did upgrade it with a different foil, and I do think it works very well. Uh so I think they have room. There's a lot of brands that on the screen right now that have a lot of room in certain things that they like JRL clippers, they got that down pat. Trimmers, I would say they got it down pat, but I already know that I'm like one of many, one out of every four maybe or three that has my trimmer very, very well. It's a great trimmer. Like if everybody's trimmer performed like mine's did, I think we'll have a whole different conversation. I feel like, but I already know that's not the case, and some people that really don't like it. But me personally, it's a beast. So to me, like clipper and trimmer, they're good on. Shaver, there's not a double foil shaver yet. We can get that. They do have a great blow dryer though. They're um I think you can get the diffuser attachment on the website, but I don't know if it comes in a box unless you get like that whole packet thing. I could be wrong though. I could be wrong. But they have some other stuff, like their combs are amazing. JRL clips are amazing. But on the release of the shaver, I will agree with you. But they have a new foil shaver head that's better. Oh, you saying the Phenom bracket. Okay. Those are misses to me. I respect that. And it's like Apple. I say every day. Who's waiting for the next Supreme trimmer drop? You know what? Oh man. What's that? It's not Supreme. I forgot a brand. What's their name? Clippers. Clippers trimmer. I think they got another trimmer coming out. I could be wrong. That's kind of like the same. I, I'm curious about that one. Very curious about that one. Thank you. I have watched a few videos. It was suggested I get clippers, so I have guards to create different limbs. Got you. Okay. Which brand logo do you like the best? Just asking aesthetically. Oh man. What logo? All right. So I'm gonna do a top three. I don't know if I have a number. I don't know if I have one. Out of this list right here. Um I gotta be honest. I gotta say Andis. Andis is like that's one. I do like that logo. It's dope. I'm more of a I don't like a lot of wording in a sense. So like Babyliss Pro is simple. I think they can do a little bit something more interesting with that. That's just me. Wall simple, um, Stylecraft simple, Coco. No, I think that's the worst one. Superin is cool, but nah. I like JRL. That's my other one. I do like the JRL. And I'm gonna say Formas. I know that might be interesting, but I do like the logo. I like how they did that. Just aesthetically. Those are my three. Heiniger is right behind that though. Clippers dropping flop after flop. I want to say it was a flop, man. The trimmer was it works well. It's really nice and sharp. It does everything it needs to do, but functionality wise, that slide up thing, it can just get in the way. It really wasn't much of a flop. It was just that one functionality piece of it. It was like, okay, this could be done just a little bit better. To me, it wasn't a flop though. For some people, but for me, it wasn't. I seen the price update on the Heineken detachable. They are expensive now. They were worth it last year. Now you really have to think about it. I mean, honestly, I was trying to tell y'all. I was trying to tell y'all to grab them joints. It was $2.99, and I know they told me it was $2.99. I mean, to me, if I had to do it all over again, I'd have wish detachable clippers. I will buy either the Asa Octanes or the Heiniger. Hands down, I'm getting the Heiniger. I'll be honest with you, the clipper, don't sleep on the clipper. The clipper is really a great clipper. Like it really is. I'm not even mad at it. And I do use that joint, especially for bulk. Like, okay, y'all see my hair, right? So and don't laugh, but we sometimes this can you can see this in the shop. So for somebody that has like horsehair like me, let's say they ain't been in the shop, they ain't brushed or combed their hair in like a whole month. So to try to pick that out is going to be rough. Most likely you're going to have to wash it, clean it. I hope we all would, to be honest. But and then you blow dry, pick it out. But I'm gonna be real with you. Let's say you didn't do none of that. There's like 3 clippers I'm picking up without feeling like I don't know if it's gonna cut it. The Heiniger is one of them. The Babyliss 245 clipper is another one. I'm putting on high power because I already did that actually. I did what I'm talking about, I did that and them things cut. And the detachable clipper. Let's say if they want to do like wavelength, I'm going in probably with a number 2 or 1.5 with the grain. Or actually, no, I'll probably put a triple out blade on. I'll shape it up, take it down a little bit, and then I hit it with the 1.5 or 2. But other than that, every other clipper can probably do it too. But I'm going to be doing a lot of pulling the hair up, yank, 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 yank. Yeah, I'm gonna be there all day with the baby with the 245 ones. You be like yank, yank. I could probably say it would take you less than 2 minutes with the Heiniger and the Bayless and the 245 clipper and the detachable. Like without a shadow of a doubt, like I can pick up everything else. I can pick up the sabers. They'll do some work. Uh, the magic clips, they'll do some work. The JRLs, they'll take it down too. All clippers will take it down, but now we're talking about how fast will it take it down. So, yeah, the low pros will take it down. They're strong too, but the T45 clippers is going to take it down faster to me. What's your favorite blade for the Babyliss Low Pro FX clipper? I own 2 in a beginning barber. Which has the most crunch sound? Okay. So for me, I'm this guy. Sometimes if you have 2 low pros, I'm gonna probably get the MIM blade on one. And then I'm going to switch it out with another brand's uh steel blade. Because I don't need 2 MIMs. If I got 2 of the same thing, I'm going to switch it out to see what's going to work best for my station. So if I already have an MIM blade, then maybe I'll put something else on the other one. I will probably put let me think. Some people probably put the Echo blade because I got that crazy crunch. But I don't know. I mean, I like it. I have a love hate. I have a love hate for the crunch blade. JRL blade. I could do a JRL blade. Um, any wall blade. Any wall blade will do the job. But I will say this. Now that Andis has that Phenom blade that can, like, I believe that fits on wall clippers, I would do that. Or what was my last thought? The have to be real. The F1 blade. I'll put that on it. So I wouldn't just keep it with 2 MIM blades. That's just me. Especially being a beginner, you got to, like me, I will really switch out the blades just to see what they do, how well it does it, and why or when I should use it. Like you'll learn a lot faster that way. When are you reaching for the Black Label Master? Oh man, I reached that. I reached for it. You know what, Fatal? That's a great question. I reach for my Black Label Masters when it comes to hair density, when certain clients have different head shapes and you need to get in certain like type spots or they have like indentions somewhere in the head around a parietal ridge. My Black Label Masters is going to get the job done. They're going to have that enough range and not that many passes I got to go over, and it helps with detailing. So that's when I pick up my Black Label Masters. Some other times too, though, I could take stuff down with that as well. Or like if they got curly hair, I'll get the 3 guard. I'll clean up the sides. If they want a light fade, or not, they want it close but not bald, lever close. Yeah, so there's a few reasons, but then one of the main reasons was the first one about indentions and detailing and stuff like that. Big boss, what's up, bro? What's going on? All right, so here's another one. See, I knew this. I knew this was not going to play. I knew this thing was not going to play. 2 things you wish brands would stop doing. What are 2 things you wish brands would stop doing? I couldn't wait to get to this question because I know y'all gonna have. Just give me 2 though. Don't give me 5. Just give me 2. I already know one. I feel like if I don't see this one being the first comment, that would be crazy. Two things you wish they would stop doing. Waiting on y'all. I'll tell y'all my 2 things, but I think y'all might have my 2. Babeless, stop giving us your bad design FX clipper and sets with a great version of your DX trimmer or your FX trimmer. We don't want to have to buy the flashlight clipper. Interesting. You think they should do combos with the low pro clipper with the Babeless FX trimmer? Like Fatal, I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel like you had this one. Like you've been like I felt like you was typing dumb hard with this one right here, bro. Like y'all better stop. Like I feel like this was like a real like letter to them. Also, can we get USB-C on everything? See, I knew somebody was going to say that. I knew somebody was going to say that. I knew somebody was going to say that. Me, I'm not a traveling barber. I don't care. As long as it has a charging stand, I'm okay. I'm that type. Like I'm old school, new school. Like I like the option to have USB-C. I talk about it because I know that's what like barbers today will like to have on their clippers and trimmer. But for me personally, on some real, as long as it has a charging stand, I'm all right. I don't even care. And if it got a charging stand and it got a long run time, I don't care if it got USB X, bro. I don't care. Yes, low pro and FX trimmer. You know what? It would be dope. Fatal. Remember when they had their customized custom FX thing and you was able to change the colors and all that jazz? That would be dope if they had like something like that where you can really like do like your own customized bundle, whatever. That would be maybe an option for them. And fix fatal. Fatal. I said 2 things, fatal. You gave me 2. Oh man, he's still going. And fix your FX1 system is broken because we can't charge anything without a charge base. I think they're definitely working on that. I think their shorty or the compact version, I could be wrong, but I think that might have something like that. Give us a battery we can charge directly into the machine. Yeah, I think they're working on that, or they have worked on that. I could be wrong though. I think the pictures that I've seen, I don't remember seeing a battery popping out or anything like that. But like I said, I could be wrong. Anybody else? Fatal's going in. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Like I think he's still talking about babeless. Like like you got to get that out. I'm surprised I haven't heard one thing though. There's one thing. There's one thing, and I'm waiting. I'm waiting on somebody to say it. He said the upcoming compact will outsell the FX1 due to the USB-C and no docks needed. It has docks. I think it comes with a dock. Hmm. You think it will outsell the FX ones? Oh no. I don't know. Y'all think that was a flop for real? Y'all think the FX ones was a flop? Let me ask y'all this. What what was not a flop? Well, no, not a flop. To me, there is 3 items I felt like was like, eh, from Babeless. But everything else, I can't say that it flopped. I can't say the FX systems flopped. Now there was only one I really felt like could have flopped, and that was the Snap FX. I could be wrong though. I don't think they flopped with that. I think the originals they came out didn't flop at all. They went in. Um, I think the original low pros could have been like maybe one of those that could have flopped a little bit. I could be wrong though. They could have did good, but I think the Snap FX was like one of those that's like, see me personally, I didn't like that whole big like I didn't care for the battery. I didn't really care for that. Snap FX definitely flop at that price. Yeah, at that price. The trimmer though, I gotta be real. The Snap FX trimmer, fire, fire, fire. But the concept to me for everything, it was just like, okay. I'm new to the game, but I feel like each clipper has one thing that they fall short on. I love the high vis, but the on and off switch is cheap. Piece of plastic. Come on. You know what? I never thought about that, Michael. I'll be honest with you. I never thought about that. Everything on the high vis is premium, but the switch. How can you make a switch premium? I mean, I can't show that. Let me see. Hold on. Okay, this is probably like a great example, right? So Like this is today. This is premium. This plastic. I mean, it ain't. It ain't. I mean, it's plastic and probably is cheap, but it don't feel OD cheap. The lever though, both of them low key are premium. This is a smaller metal. This is like wider. Of course, all silver feels great weight, but I get what you're saying. They could have made that more premium. Wall keeps coming out with the same magic clipper, just changing the color. They need to step up the game and add a longer runtime to clippers and trimmers. Yeah, I mean we just seen the 4-hour runtime taper. Yeah, we were just looking at that, big boss. If you was here, you got in earlier. I actually had this photo up. 5,800 RPMs, brushless motor, has to be the quietest clipper out, or top two. Has to be. This definitely has to be quieter than my low pros. I don't like, to me, there's no reason why it should be higher. Yo, two things you wish top brands will stop doing. Ain't nobody still said the main one. ain't nobody else said the main one yet. And I'm kind of surprised. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm kind of surprised. So I'm gonna say it for y'all. I'm gonna say it for y'all.
So I really feel like some of the brands understand this, but some just don't care. Now, if you got it in your budget, it is what it is. That's how I honestly feel. But the price, that's something they could probably change. They can knock that price down. But then again, look where we at. The economy, everything about to go up. But the price. Now, we can't say that it's not possible. Y'all see what Andis is doing. They giving you a $90 clipper to a $400 clipper. And wherever you at, they got something for you. So all I'm saying is, let's make something for everybody. Those that are high end and those that are hiding in pockets. So let's work that out. That was the main thing, was price to me, that they can chill on just a little bit, so y'all can stop being in my comment section talking about, yeah, you only got them because they sent them to you because they $300-$400 and I ain't buying it. I understand. I do. That's why I say use my discount code if you really want it. Or if it's not for your budget, it's just not for your budget. There's a lot of shoes I like. I want the all black foam posits. For my size is 650, right? I still don't have them because they 650 and they don't fit my budget right now. So that being said, I'm not hitting up Nike, sending them a letter talking about why the phone posits so much. I just need to get my money up if I really feel like it's as valuable and pay the $650. But knowing me, I don't pay over $250.
That's just me. At the end of the day, it's price. To me, this is what I get the most. It's the price. Y'all go crazy about price. And I know that's something y'all wish they stopped doing. I know. All the other stuff, the high vis is respectfully is $189, I believe. I could be wrong. Now, for me, if you, I really want y'all to understand where I'm coming from with this. Me experiencing the high vis and knowing how great they are when it comes to lining up and designs, for me, it's worth it. This is something that I do on a daily basis. The high vis makes me money. The lineups, when my clients they turn and see the lineup, they like, yeah. The high vis helps with that. They help with tip. It helps with everything. So for me, I see it valuable. Y'all might not, but I definitely do. But at the same time, if I had to talk for the masses, the two things I know that people that barbers wish brands will stop doing is price gouging and it seems like and stop coming out with the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. Those are the two main things I can honestly say that if they worked on that. Now, me personally, there's a few companies that done it right, just off rip. I think Andis always gave us beginning to high end. I feel like they always done that. I honestly have to give it to JRL. JRL, I don't know if they have ever had a trimmer. If I'm wrong, y'all let me know. I don't know if any of their trimmers has ever hit the 199 mark. I think they always been around 150, 140, 130. Their clippers, same thing. Like, I don't know. Like, I like how JRL's, how they price their stuff. So I respect that. They always like somewhere in the middle. You get what I'm saying? They're always somewhere in the middle. Who else? I can't even when it comes to, well, I'll be real. Formas, amazing prices. Heinegger, when they came out, it was amazing prices. Now they up there. But that's detachables. But I do wish there was a way that detachables can be at a lower price. I wish 300 was the base price for most detachables, to be honest. I wish their blades was, I don't know how much their blades are, but let's say 45 to 50. If their blades was down to 35 to 40, even better. Suprint, can't say much about Suprint. Suprint is a budget-friendly clipper company. So is Formas. Coco, no. Just no. Coco, no. Like y'all went crazy on price. Y'all went crazy. The Tune 45, the T45, definitely think that's reasonable. I think it's reasonable. Everything that it comes with, I think it's reasonable. Y'all might disagree, but that's just my take on some real. Wall. I think some of the stuff can come down. I definitely think some of the stuff can come down. But they don't have so much at the same time. Gaming and Stylecraft, they need to come down. Yeah, they just need to come down. Babyliss, I honestly think they can come down. Babyliss can come down, but I think the main thing that Babyliss can come down with is their blades. That's just me though. Like, if their blades was about $25 and $30, okay. Them things is $50 a pop. I feel like them Jones was like PlayStation games back in the day. Remember when PlayStation 3 started coming out with $50 games? We was like, yo, what's going on? But that's just my take. That's just my take. All right, I'm behind. Stop. Look. Stylecraft, stop slapping 300 plus on machines. I'm not against white label, but come on, man. I respect that. all the clippers are so round and soft and curvy. I want to see a more angled clipper like a Cybertruck. Michael, there is a clipper like that. I'm gonna show you it. That's so funny you said that. There is. There is a clipper like that. Yeah, here we go. And it looked like the Cybertruck. That's the crazy part. It looks like the Cybertruck. I'm gonna show you right here. I don't know if you ever seen this clipper or not. I'm gonna show you it. I messed up the sharing. Hold on. Yeah, this right here. Clip is MC1. I'm gonna show you like the photos. If this ain't a Tesla clipper, yeah. But I'm gonna tell you right now, the guards trash, trash. And I don't like saying stuff like that to any like brand, whatever like that, because I do respect a lot of brands that come out with stuff and they take the risk. But I ain't mean to say it that strong, but they're just not that good. They're just not that good. I just have to be honest. All right, where we at? StarCraft is not a top tier brand. They are a top tier brand, but not worth. Seems like everything just went up $100. Yeah. If you could design a clipper, what brand, color, style, what would you call it? What specs do you want? Uh, I'll tell you in the future. I'll tell you in the future. But I kind of have like that thought out. What color though? Color, I like dark colors. Me personally, I like dark colors. Style is I can't even explain the style. Whole model sucks. Where's the quality? Now see, I can't all right. So I can't go cold like I can't go me personally. I'm not gonna go that hard. I just feel like their prices need to go down. That's just that in a nutshell. Because if I had to be real with you, the products that I have that last long is from Stylecraft and Gamma, hands down. For me, my Saber, yeah. I still have the Metal Instinct shavers, not a problem. My Sabers I had for probably about 4 years now, 3 years. They still cut like I just got them yesterday. Cyborg, same thing. Still got those. Still rocking them. Still quiet. Still sound the same. So I can't say that whole quality stuff is. It's just more so the price for me. I don't. The Saber twos. I love them. I like them. I like them a lot. So I'm not going that hard about it, but it's more so the price. The Annis GTX Evo release of $300 was flawed. What the trimmer? The GTX Evo trimmer was. I ain't see that. Show me that, bro. And Babeless, how many low pro colors do we really need? Stop it, yo. I like colorways though. It's just like sneakers. Sneakers come out with different colorways. I like colorways. All I'm saying is that if you're gonna come out with a colorway, this is come out with something different coming up. That's all. I don't care if you do colorways. Everybody like colorways to me. The FX1 is going for the same as the 245. So yeah, FX1. The Clipper. Nah, the FX1 Clipper. It's 259. The low pros is 209. 200 to, but the lithium FX. Now I do like, and that's crazy because I like the lithium FX. Yeah. But without the battery, it is cheaper. So I see where they're going. I know what they're doing there. And I know the compact clippers are going to be the budget ones. So it seems like they're working on that as well. That clippers flop. It wasn't for me. It definitely wasn't for me. I think with the price though, they could have did something different. Can the Supreme trimmer Dark Star 7 do click be removed and make it free flowing? I believe so. I mean, I haven't tried it, but as long as it has that spring, yeah, it can. Like if you take that lever off and you pull that bearing out and you see the spring, you should be good. But if you can't pull that bearing out, then that's tough. Saber's been out 2 years. For real? Shoot, let me ask my good old friend.
Nate,
Don't judge me.
Nate, don't do that. You better clarify.
Let me ask my friend Chat. It came out in 2022. So, yeah. Wait, when in 2022? Because if that's the case, October. So, yeah, I had them for 4 years. I had them for 4 years. What's your top 3 clippers trimmers so far that got released in 2025? Top 3 clippers right now. The Phenoms, the Babyliss T45s, and my JRLs. Trimmers, high vis. I'm gonna say Saber Cyborg. I put them in the same. I cannot separate the two. Like every now and then I do that for videos, but they're the same to me. It's just which one you like, heavier or lighter ergonomics, whatever. So the high vis, Saber Cyborg, and the Phenom trimmers. I was thinking about another trimmer, but I really be cooling with them 3 so far. You name all the metal bodies though, they can't do plastic. Honestly, I feel like maybe in this, I feel like this is more so preference. Like even the Super and Mechas metal body, love them. You know what I mean? Unless it has a good weight to it. I don't like too much of a lightweight clipper. Like to me, this is like my bare minimum of lightness. Yeah. Yes, and it did it. Yo, I didn't know that. Yeah, at that time, I would say that was too much. Check Babel's real quick. 170 no battery. Is that the clipper and trimmer or just the clipper by itself? Babel's is great though, so I want to blame inflation. Yeah, I like Babel's. The Rebel and adjacent clippers aren't worth their price though. I like the Rebels. I like the Rebels. The Rebels held it down, to be honest. Who's your favorite influencer? I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't know. Like, I mean, there's not that many influencers I really not to say I don't look up to. Um, I know I don't have a favorite influencer. I have people that impacted me or like uh mentors or but an influencer, like I haven't I just look at what people do kind of different. I don't look at them as influencers. I'm gonna tell you who I have like the utmost respect that people call them influencers, but I think they're way beyond, influencers. Uh, 360 Jeezy, hands down. Chris Bazio, hands down. Um, uh, Tyreek Jackson, hands down. Kenny Duncan, hands down. I know I'm missing a few. It's always when you're on the spot when you can't think. But right when I get off of here, I can just roll through. Um, Smash the Legend, hands down. Ty Bernard from iCut Pro. Yeah. Chico Boom, cool peoples, real cool peoples. And what's his name? The Barber's Table. Real young man named Kevin Thaw. Hands down. If there was anybody I could say was my favorite influencer, um, I met him once. He impacted me in many ways. I love his content. I love his journey. But if I had to say like influencer somewhat because didn't get to really know him that much, but other than his content, the Barber's Table, hands down. And he's younger. He's younger than me, but have much respect for how he went about his stuff. and this is and is still not having a magnetic cordless clipper is ridiculous. Now, Des, let me ask you this: what's your favorite type of clipper? Uh, Magnetic, rotary, or brushless, or pivot? What's up, bro? Hope all is well with you. Would the stretch bracket from the Stylecraft Gamma fit the Dark Star 72? I believe it should. I believe it should. Just the clipper. I love them, but hate what I paid. What the Rebel? I mean, you the Rebel probably made you that back in the first week. What you paid for it. The Master 2 is a vector motor with a click lever. Okay. Yo, Fatal with the inside scoop. That's crazy. But anything else? Anything else? Two things y'all wish the brand stopped doing. I'm not sure. Is that confirmed? I'm not sure, to be honest. The showcase didn't have anything but the new colors. The vector motor has issues. Heat, battery, etc. Yeah. So I think I said this before. My favorite motor is rotary. I don't care if it's just brush rotary or brushless rotary. It's just my favorite motor, hands down. Without a shadow of a doubt, it is. My second one after that is pivot. I have to be honest. I do like pivot motors. I like magnetic / vector motors last. It's just preference. Like I would deal with this and this before I deal with this. So, yeah. No click liver for sure on the Master 2. What do you not like about magnetic? I'll get to that in a second. All my clips are rotary with the brushless motor. Magnetic motors don't have real torque. Exactly. Speed, not torque. Yeah. And honestly, I feel like this. Magnetic motors / vector motors is like, it's nothing wrong with having them, but I couldn't have a lineup of magnetic motors. Like there's no way. There's no way I'm doing that to myself or to my clients. I can have one magnetic clipper and one magnetic trimmer. I can have that. Nothing wrong with that. Maybe 4 at most, but a whole lineup of not even close. Sometimes, I ain't gonna say sometimes, but they can get loud. When it comes to lifespan, I feel like magnetic motors and vector motors have a shorter lifespan compared to even brush motors and brushless motors. I think also like when it comes to lifetime, I'm thinking about like just the wear and tear. It going that fast, I think your blade goes out quicker. I think your battery goes out quicker. There could be something rattling in the plastic. Like there could be something going wrong faster to me when it comes to vector motors and magnetic motors. If y'all have not noticed, we have not had much problems with any clipper or trimmer when they were brush or brushless or pivot until we got magnetic motors and vector motors. So that being said, I'm just going through the experience of what I've seen. I'm like, you know what? I don't need all that. And if I did get it, it's going to be a one or two items. That's just my thoughts on it. We have detachables and rotary clips for that. Now, if you have a magnetic motor and you just like, yo, I'll use this for literally just fading or detailing or just, if it's not something that you're going to use, like you got 3 people waiting and yeah, I just can't see myself I just can't see myself using a magnetic motor. I got 3 people waiting and I got none but magnetic motors. That's a tough day for me. Not tough, and like the cuts are gonna come out bad, but the blaze is gonna be hot. All of this, like it's gonna get loud. You ever use a vector motor or a magnetic clipper and it's smooth, but right when you about to clean and oil it, it get dumb loud real quick. It takes a moment to calm down, bro. But that's just me. Maybe, that's just me. All right. So look, about to head out, but if y'all need discount codes, hurry up. Screenshot this if need. So I do have some more. I need to upgrade this. Because your boy got an Andis discount code. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and get this in the banner. Let me go ahead. Boom, right here. Andis discount code. If y'all getting anything from Andis.com, make sure you guys use a discount code. If you rock with me, use mine. If you rock with anybody else, use theirs. It doesn't matter. Use a discount code. Like, if there's a discount code out there, just use it. Like the stories I hear sometimes, I'm like, yo, why you just didn't use somebody's discount code? Oh, I wasn't thinking, man. I ain't gonna. That's gonna make me sound like I'm cheap. No, I'm not cheap, but if there's a discount code, I'm using it. That's all I'm saying. All right, I just wanted to give you that. All right. Let me see what y'all saying. Magnetic motors are okay for fading and detailing. Yeah. I agree. Heat up and battery drains. Yep. Or a type of magnet. Yep. I've never been one for anything past 8,000. Yeah. You know, the more and more we keep rocking with these clippers and trimmers, we all find out what we like. There's clearly people that love that magnetic motor. They love the speed. And I'm like, y'all can have that. I would take this any day over a magnetic clipper. That's just me though. Because no one knew more than 7,000 RPMs. 6,800 is a sweet spot. Well, you know what? Fatal, the sweet spot to me is between 6,000. I know I'm kind of going low. Let's say 6,500 to 7,500. That to me is a sweet spot. How are the MBs holding up? Good, bro. I use these joints all the time. And it's crazy because I feel like, okay, so I have these and I have the Kenny Duncans. I use, like, this one is not like zero gap. The Kenny Duncans are. So this one, it covers between like the 1.5 guard up when it comes to blending and detailing. And then the Kenny Duncans gets under that. Good 1-2 punch, to be honest. Especially if how you set your stuff up can work really well for your station. If you keep everything the same, it's like, well, there's no point for me to have that. Well, set it up different so you can have a reason on why you do what you do. You know what I mean? So knowing that this is not zero gap, this opens up more, and I can use this more in, larger areas with a number, with the number system. And then zero gap the other one, now you can use that under the 1 guard and under. But that's just, that's why I made a video a long time ago talking about, do you need a zero gap everything? No. Same thing with trimmers. You do not need to zero gap everything. Concise, when are you grabbing the MV2? I have them. I did a review on everything already. Are you talking about when do I grab them? Oh, man, I grab them things like every other client. How they cut every hair texture well. So it just, what they're good at too? Raking. I don't know if y'all do that method, but sometimes I'll rake this way coming up, or I will rake down. So I use them every other now and then, to be honest. Every other haircut. I use them a lot. I mean, when it's something that's like more newer on my station, I use them a lot. I have my Envy's zero gap wedge blade and lithium FX master blade full stretch. Got you. Yeah, you gotta mix it up. I love the rake. Yeah. Like, some people don't see the benefit of it, but if you deal with a lot of people that have small curls, the rake method can become your best friend. It can come to your best friend. All right, any other questions? I'm about to head up out of here, y'all. It's been a long day. Cyborg clipper is still in rotation, Jamie. No, I let that thing go a minute ago. Even though I love them, I do. Don't get me wrong, but I let it go a minute ago. Sometimes I can love something, but I can still let it go. Because if it's still not like, yo, this is a must have. Like I need this in on my station. This is like the second thing I'm picking up. And I know it can like have a better home. I let them go. I always have something that I'm letting go. I mean, to be honest, like for people that get upset about prices, y'all should definitely be hitting me up like, yo, you got anything? Because most of the times, the prices that you don't like, I probably have it for half off. Most of the times. So, yeah, the Cyberlink clipper is gone. I probably sold that thing for like 100. I could be wrong. It was 125 or something. I don't know. But whatever I get, I do what I have to do with them. I rock with them. They stay on the station. I'm gonna do a video too real soon about what's left on my station. But yeah, I sold those, and I still got stuff I'm selling. Somebody just said something about the no disrespect to the dark, Supreme Trimmer has nothing to do with that. It's just more so I'm realizing what I have on my station. How many of these do I need? So I'm selling the Dark Star 72s for the low. There's a few stuff I have I'm just selling for the low. So it is what it is. I'm not a hoarder that much. If I feel like it can go to a better place and somebody could really use it, then I'll let them go. I do have staples that I never thought about letting go. But some stuff can get let go. I don't need double of everything. But yeah, y'all, I'm about to go ahead. I appreciate y'all coming on. I know I got on here a little bit late, but like I said, I literally just got off the road. So I'm gonna not have y'all miss another Sunday. But happy Resurrection Day for y'all, man, and y'all family. I pray that this week will be a great week for y'all. And y'all keep going, keep grinding, still be about your business. And y'all gonna see some more new stuff. The 10K giveaway video is coming soon. So I appreciate y'all. Please make sure y'all like the video. I mean, like the video. I mean, if you already subscribed, great, but like the video. That definitely helps. I'm all about trying to get better at this and better for y'all. And so y'all can get better stuff and get better information and all that jazz. So I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Y'all have a great night.